Live from the UK Wrestling Arena here in Batley, it is Friday Night Showdown, edition number 27, live here at ringside. I am Brett Hadley, joined by the one, Sid Phoenix. Good evening, Sid.
Good evening, Brett.
And also by the one and only Steph Hindle on the eve of Rebound. Good evening, Steph. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Excited?
Yeah.
Excited we are.
Very excited.
Rebound comes your way tomorrow night, live on pay-per-view, but tonight another packed edition of Friday Night Showdown. Sid, you've got a busy evening tonight.
Yes, I'm very busy tonight.
We'll get to that in a little bit, but we're going straight to the action and our opening match. Let's take it over to Shelby.
Unfortunately, Brett, I'm going to correct you.
Oh no!
Can we please welcome to the stage our Friday Night Showdown General Manager, Mr. Sid Phoenix!
Curveball! He's got his music and everything. He is, look at his face. He kept that quiet.
Secretive is our Sid.
Secretive Sid Phoenix, is that it?
Yes.
What's he got in his hand? Ah! Now it all makes sense.
Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to be stood in this ring again. So we'll get started. It's a contract signing for the UKW Championship between Mustafa Khan and JPR in that last man standing match.
That's tomorrow night.
Nope.
Oh, look at his face.
Oh, hang on a minute. You heard Sid Phoenix talk about that last man standing match tomorrow night for the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, featuring JPR getting his opportunity to become UK Wrestling Champion. But Steph, he's got to beat and keep this man down for a 10 count tomorrow. He has got to keep Mustafa Khan somehow down for the count of 10 tomorrow. Can it be done?
Can I just stop you for just 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Because I believe Mustafa Khan is wearing a gold mine.
He's wearing a what?
He's wearing a gold mine. It's a Persian summer in the UK Wrestling Arena today.
It is summery, it's a little warm, and Mustafa Khan sort of dressed for the occasion.
Oh, look at the gold trainers!
Oh, wow. I thought my trainers were colourful tonight. His are exquisite.
Not Mustafa Khan anymore, it's Mustafa Bling.
Mustafa Bling. I like it. He's flanked though by Funky Donkey. Big Duncan.
Don't get that wrong.
Yeah, Big Duncan. Part of the Persian Empire along with the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Ready for Rebound tomorrow. Like I said, he's got JPR in a last man standing match on pay-per-view. So look at the size difference between him and Sid Phoenix. He towers over our general manager.
Yeah, Sid Phoenix could still have him though, couldn't he?
You think?
Yeah.
Well, let's get his opponent out here though.
Here he is.
The man, the myth, the legend, the one and only. No, he got broken last week. We saw Duncan destroying the air horn of JPR. But here he is. Live.
Interesting shirt choices.
Is that? I do think so. Everybody's in the mood for it. It's a big weekend in UK wrestling. As we hit Rebound, 1 year since we restarted our live events.
I can't believe it's been a year.
I know, unbelievably a year this weekend since we were back after the pandemic. And we're happy and grateful for you being with us once again. I'm sure Mustafa Khan is very happy and grateful at the moment, trying to intimidate our mate Shelby there.
That's one person you just don't intimidate though. Shelby's not.
Shelby will smack you in the mouth. You don't want to intimidate her.
No, I'm not in a million years.
So JPL with a golden opportunity tomorrow night.
Golden opportunity. Nice pun.
I'll get you to sign first.
Sid asking JPR to sign that contract. Last man standing right here in the UK Wrestling Arena tomorrow. Huge stakes as JPR gets his shot at Mustafa Khan's UK Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, which is draped over the shoulder of the champion in that nice shirt. JPR signed it, Steph.
Mustafa.
Is it going to be this simple? Is Mustafa just going to sign this?
No. Don't be silly.
You know? Mustafa Khan with the contract in his hand. Signing it away, there he goes. And that makes it official, yep.
There it is, everyone. That's the contract sign. It will happen tomorrow night at Rebound. Since you're the champ, Mustafa, I'll let you say any words first.
Let's hear from the champion what's on his mind here.
I know we've not seen eye to eye recently. But you know, one thing is, I do have to admit, I do respect you. I've only brought out Big Duncan for my protection, just in case. The rest of the Persian Empire are not here, as you can see. So I just want to say, it's going to be a pleasure to step in the ring with you one more time.
Can you trust this?
But it's going to be a clean match, no interference.
Yeah, that kid knows how the Persian Empire works.
I just want to make it clear.
Wow.
I mean nothing.
Wow.
I can't disrespect you. I know that. And
What is going on?
What is going on here?
Is it the Twilight Zone?
I don't know. Mustafa Khan extended the olive branch in the hand to JPR. Let's see. Is JPR buying? Is he buying this? Not sure I'm buying it, but Mustafa Khan is. Wow.
I mean, obviously, I've always respected you, Mustafa. I've got so back you from my air one. Quite a sad experience.
Alright,
so,
the air horn.
Let the best man win.
Not showing a great deal of respect by just walking in on some of the words.
but I don't like Milky Way barbs. So I don't like Milky barbs,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Can you tell by what time?
May the best man win.
Well, we'll see. May the best man win tomorrow night, right here at Rebound for the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, JPR and Mustafa Khan.
I've got nothing but respect for you, right? Now I just want you to focus on the UKW title. This could be yours tomorrow night.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, behind JPR. Oh, I told you. Yeah, you stand here laughing about it. An ambush by the Persian Empire. Joe Cedric, Johan Hunt and Leonie Rose ambushing JPR. It was all a setup. I should have known better than to think Mustafa Khan was being genuine.
All the gold makes sense. Nothing more than a distraction.
Look at this holding JPR. Oh, Leonie with a chop. And the Persian Empire having their way at this point.
A bunch of bullies.
Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. A bunch of bullies, including the Genesis champion. And all Mustafa Khan is doing is standing up here. He's standing up here laughing about it. And JPR though comes back and flattens the Persian Empire, daring Leonie Rose. And down she goes, and now the look of joy, the Red Rum DDT on Johan Hunt. And suddenly, Mustafa Khan doesn't look quite as happy up here. The look of joy has turned to a look of concern. Your plan didn't quite work there, Mustafa. The ambush sort of backfired on the Persian Empire. They tried to get the advantage over JPR. It didn't quite pan out as they wanted.
Well, you know what they say, bullies never win.
Well, it was going to be 5-on-1 there, really, but wow, the Persian Empire didn't quite get the job done there, and JPR lives to fight another day and lives to fight till tomorrow. And JPR and Mustafa Khan throw it down tomorrow at Rebound for the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Wait a minute. Duncan.
I believe our general manager has something else to say.
Duncan and Johan being called back out here.
Persian Empire. You keep threatening me in the back.
They do.
But I'll give you a tag match tonight.
Ooh.
against the UKW champions, New Dawn.
Oh, really?
Oh, interesting.
But guess what? You lose that, you go to the back of the line.
Is Sid giving the Persian Empire one more chance here?
So think about what you're going to do tonight. You want that match? Step in this ring.
Sid telling the Persian Empire to prove themselves here. Prove themselves if they want to be in contention for the tag team championships. But if they lose,
They go to the back of the line.
back of the line, back of the queue, back of the class. And now Sid Phoenix, not intimidated by Duncan here. And he's handing out the opportunity for the Persian Empire, but they've got to beat.
So we're having tonight Persian Empire, Big Duncan, and Johan Hunt versus the New Dog. If you win, you will get tag team championship shot. If you lose, back in the line, I don't want to see you again.
Wow. The gauntlet, you see it? It's just been thrown right down.
It's happening right now. Let's get our referee to the ring. And their opponents making their way to the ring. Your UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions. The team of Billy O'Keefe and Andrew Jackson.
Wow, Sid.
Look
At you wielding your authority about your
I've had enough
man.
of being bullied and bullied
We
by
called
these
them
in the back.
we called them bullies. We've just been doing that.
Bullies never win.
Bullies never win, right? Well, these guys do win. They are the UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Tomorrow night at Rebound, they face the Society. Tonight, they get to tangle with Johan Hunt and Big Duncan. And yeah, me and Steph were saying that was an ambush by the Persian Empire there, a big setup. Wasn't sure whether to trust Mustafa Khan, but I really should have known better,
I
shouldn't
couldn't believe it. I thought, why has he left the ring?
Yeah.
This is actually showing respect.
Yeah, it was too good to be true, wasn't it?
It always is though.
Yeah, exactly, it always is. Quite right.
The thing is, these guys now know. I've had enough of being heckled in the back by these.
I don't blame you.
We get this, we get that. So I've put it online. If they can win tonight, they'll get a shot at the tag championship.
But if they don't-
Whether it's the New Dawn or the Society. Because bearing in mind, tomorrow night at Rebound,
Exactly.
we have that match before.
DeCaro and Remus Kane get their shot tomorrow night at the men in the ring holding the belts at the moment, Billy O'Keefe and the Man Mountain. That's at Rebound, but tonight, it's a nice little warm-up this, isn't it, really, for the champions.
I'm always so impressed on how many balls, and I'm going to say it.
Excuse me.
Cojones.
Cojones. Yes.
Our wolf boy over here has when he stood next to me.
Well, I was going to say, it's easy to look confident and cocky when you stood next to a guy who's
Exactly.
the size of Big Duncan. I was saying earlier about how
There's three wolf boys in one Big Duncan.
how wrestlers look deceptively large. Big Duncan is a huge
There's
man.
No deception.
I mean, yeah, Andrew Jepson, we call him the Man Mountain because he is, but Duncan, another level, like Dane Bowers, off of the 90s. And here we go anyway.
Whoa, Hamza,
Billy
jump
O'Keefe.
out of the way.
Yeah, get out of the way, Hamza. Billy O'Keefe, though, not getting out of the way. He was going for the monkey flip. Already! And he chucked Johan Hunt halfway across our 20 by 20 ring there. The New Dawn in a hurry. Do they want to dispose of the Persian Empire before Duncan can even get in the ring here? Might not be a bad idea. Jepson follows in to the corner. Billy O'Keefe taunting Duncan over the top. It was beautiful over the top of the Man Mountain. Don't know if you want to annoy Duncan though. I don't know how wise that is. Snap suplex.
There you go, Brett. You little rat.
No, he was talking to the fan down there, not me.
It's poorly timed.
Yeah. Calling the fans rats, that's not very nice. You don't want to annoy Duncan though, as you can just see, he's chomping at the bit on the apron. Johan Hunt has got caught here by the tag champions. The Wolf Boy could be out. To his credit, 1.5.
How can I say that? took a beating like that and then kicking out. Is the motivation there? They know if they lose here, I don't expect to see them again.
You've just thrown them a curveball. It's like, you've got to win here, because if you don't, you know, you're not going to get a tag team title match anytime soon. More than that, you say you didn't want to see them again.
Exactly.
Does that mean they're gone?
No, it's. I don't want to go downstairs to talk to people, talk to the wrestlers, see how they're feeling, for them to ambush me.
Okay, right, I get you. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, beautiful Billy is giving a wrestling education to Johan Hunt at the moment here. Can you get him to submit? But does Wolfboy know that, you know, if they lose, what would Mustafa Khan do? He'd throw a hissy. Oh, but now he jumps out, and here comes the big man. And here comes the other big man. Battle of the Behemoths, let's call it that. As the Man Mountain and Big Duncan, I'll call him his proper name, in the ring, facing off. Having a dance. Oh, and here we go, Chris Cross in the ring. Big collision! Oh, we felt that up here. Nobody moves. I love using the analogy, I'm going to do it again. It's the irresistible force and the immovable object. Nobody giving way here. One more time, off the ropes they go, and again Andrew Jepson tried. He knocked himself off his feet, trying to knock Duncan off his feet there. Now clubbing away at the big man. He's got him rocked. Trying to just swing him into the New Dawn's corner. Follows him in. Tags to Billy.
Tags there.
Continuity from the tag team champions again. We saw that earlier, but this time he's got caught. Went to the well once too often, but Jepson trying to chop down the redwood that is Duncan, who's got Billy with one arm in the air.
Can Billy get out of this?
Oh, Billy! Oh my God!
Just hitting the wall.
Oh my God!
Man versus wall, wall is going to win every time. Oh my days!
Laughed, but it was very.
And now picking up Billy O'Keefe with the greatest of ease. And you see the anguish on Billy's
Billy
face.
O'Keefe is in the wrong place.
He is completely in the wrong place because he's about to get stood on by Duncan. And he's in the Persian Empire's corner. And, oh no, he really does need to get out of there. Trying to fight back against Duncan. Oh, and he gets a shot for his efforts.
Oh, that one had been sauce.
Oh, ringing all the way through the UK wrestling arena. There's normal men chopping you, and then there's Duncan doing it. Billy O'Keefe is getting destroyed in the corner. Crumples to the mat. It's not looking good for the tag champs at this point. It's not looking good,
because I've just noticed in the crowd, the society are here.
What?
Oh, yeah.
They are watching it, and you can see them smiling, seeing that Billy O'Keefe is taking such an onslaught.
Oh yeah, there they are. Robert DeCaro.
From this in time for tomorrow's
This is it. Robert DeCaro, Remus Kane must be loving this. The society in the crowd knowing that in about, 24 hours or so, they've got to face Billy O'Keefe and Andrew Jepson, and Billy O'Keefe's getting worked over. Oh, back to his feet. I spoke too soon with the enziguri there, but can he make the tag? It's a long way from home at this point. Wolfboy does get the tag and cuts off Billy O'Keefe to his credit. Yeah, the society must be loving this.
How can I say? I've just noticed. Did you see the smiles on their faces?
And how many times do you see the society smiling? You don't.
I didn't think they had those muscles.
What, to smile? Yeah, me neither. But they do. They're loving what they're seeing at the minute, knowing that they have their shot at rebound against the New Dawn. And we could see the society rising to the top of the UK Wrestling Tag Team Division tomorrow. Oh, brutal. Billy O'Keefe's getting worked over here. Wolfboy over for the cover with hooking the leg and putting all the weight on the shoulders. Not enough, you're right, Steph.
That's a nice deep cover there.
It was.
The crowd very much sharing what we all think.
So what you want, but the Persian Empire know the stakes. The ultimatum that you gave them, Sid.
I'd just love to
You've
get
had
them
enough,
to the
haven't you?
back of the line and just say,
had enough.
do we get a chance? And I'll just be like, nope.
You want to put them like an object in the rearview mirror, thanks Meatloaf, but tonight, come here with all the music buns tonight. tonight they have their chance to stick it to you a little bit, sadly. And Andrew Jepson trying to get this crowd and his tag team partner back into this. It might be working as Billy O'Keefe, oh no, sternum first into the turnbuckle, and Hunt takes him down again. And I don't want to say the words I'm impressed by the Persian Empire here much, but
I'm going to say I've lit a fire underneath them, which I wish I hadn't.
Yeah, are you going to live to regret your ultimatum here, Sid?
I don't know, every time I give someone an ultimatum, I give the society an ultimatum, and now look at them, they're our number one contender.
Well, this is it, you said to them, get one more shot, nice snap suplex from Hunt.
Consider doing that for young Horace.
Give him an ultimatum, bless his heart. No, taunting the crowd here, who are getting on the case of Johan Hunt, telling the crowd to get in the ring, give over. And now Billy O'Keefe.
To be fair, I think the child was probably about the same size as young Horace.
Johan Hunt trying to suplex again, but O'Keefe counters this time. Is that the respite that he needed?
Oh, you can see Andrew Jepson on the side.
It's like a coiled spring on the apron. Literally bouncing around like a spring, and he got the tag! Here comes Jepson, but here comes Duncan as well. Jepson this time taking it to Big Dunk. Duncan trying to fight off the man mountain, but Jepson has got something between his teeth here. Oh, avalanche in the corner. And again, Duncan rocked in the corner, third splash.
Momentum there, just...
Oh, he's not going to pick it up, surely.
Come on.
Andrew Jepson trying to lift Duncan up for a side suplex here. Cannot do it. Duncan's like, no, mate, that's not going to happen. And oh my God, did you see the headbutt of Duncan? Rocking Andrew Jepson in the corner, and now takes him down. The vibrations fell around the UK wrestling arena. Crowd saying that was weak, but it wasn't weak. It was effective. You see the kickoff there by Jepson, just launched Johan Hunt.
Really?
Yeah, being picked up like a piece of meat here.
I think he forgets, doesn't he, when he tags when he tags you with Big Duncan, I think he forgets that he's the lightweight guy.
He just got thrown and beeled across our ring. He might do it again. Here he goes. Hey! One more time.
It's like one of those penny footballs.
This crowd won it. One more time. Oh, he's going to pick him up this time. Over on his shoulders. Looking for a suplex here. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, right on his back. Wolf Boy down. He might be out here. Covered by Jepson. Is that it? Half a count away from you, Sid Phoenix.
I'm so excited.
Having a reasonably quiet life.
It's so far forward.
It's like, come on.
Reach for the bell hammer there to ring the bell, but it was a little bit. What happened there? Johan Hunt in obstructive view of the referee. Tags Duncan back in. And Andrew Jepson doesn't want to turn around. He's not going to like the view. As the Persian Empire waiting. Here comes the Wolf 19 to the ribs. Look at Billy O'Keefe with a draping DDT on Hunt, but behind.
I don't think Andrew Jepson's
no, he doesn't realise. But O'Keefe did realise. And now the torture rack, we've seen this before, O'Keefe springboards.
No, Society, what are you doing?
The Society grabbing the tag belts, and it's giving the Persian Empire time to recover. Wolf Boy off the ropes again, the Wolf 19. This time hits Jepson, and he turns around into Duncan with a black arm. The Society have got the tag belts in the ring. Duncan beats Andrew Jepson and the Society.
We've been in the Persian Empire before, we're just making it easier for ourselves.
The Society, just like they said to Steph, making it easier for themselves for tomorrow night when they get to their chance to hold them belts for real. And they've just stuck it to the UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions, but the Persian Empire have just beat them.
He looks good on us, doesn't he?
What have you done?
The Dapper Society.
Literally just told you we made it easier for ourselves.
Sid Phoenix with his hands on his head. The society just made it easy for themselves. Tomorrow night, they get their chance to become the UK Wrestling Tag Team Champions. A Rebound. Tonight, they stuck it to the new dawn. Sid doesn't like it. He's got his head in his hands up on the desk here. And unfortunately, Sid, the Persian Empire won.
Yes, so that means all I'm going to get for week after week, as soon as that match happens in Rebound, and we know who is our champions at the end of Rebound, they are going to come crawling to me. And we want that match now.
Very angry, Billy O'Keefe.
Yeah, Billy O'Keefe just throwing it down here up on the stage, not impressed. But the Persian Empire walk away with the victory thanks to the distraction of the number one contenders to the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Tomorrow at Rebound could be the society's time to rise to the top in UKW. But Duncan, he's got something else on his mind here. Let's find out what he's got to say. Cut the music. Oh no, he's angry.
Sid?
Hide, Sid, hide.
I think it's right.
What's on the mind of Duncan here? Uh-oh. He said the words Henry Winter.
It's like the Candyman, you say it enough times. He will appear.
You want to come back into this ring? You want to be a competitor again? I don't care how you want, but what I want is you at Rebound.
He's challenging Henry Winter for tomorrow, Sid.
Believe me when I say this, when I am done with you, you will wish. You will back me commentary. You will wish. You never put me on.
Oh my God, Duncan saying, throwing down the challenge and saying to Sid, make it happen for tomorrow. Henry Winter.
I've got to find Henry Winter. I need to know if he's able to take that challenge.
Duncan yelling a challenge out at our former broadcast colleague here at the desk for tomorrow at Rebound, telling you, Sid, to make it happen. He wants Henry Winter tomorrow.
Man your word. Day reckoning. Tag title shot.
You'll get your title shot, but tomorrow, Henry Winter being challenged.
Then he's trying to call his shot for the shot on the
already.
tag title.
You're saying you've got to be a man of your word, Sid. They won the match. They want their tag team title shot.
I'll give it them.
You'll give it them eventually.
Yeah, on my terms, not theirs.
Fair enough. But they will get it. But tomorrow night, don't forget that huge tag team match for the UK Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
Oh, it's going to be...
Oh, can't wait.
It's going to be one to watch.
It really is. Rebound tomorrow night, right here from the UK Wrestling Arena. But right now, it's Friday Night Showdown with lots more action to come. Let's take it back up to Shelby.
Your next match is a singles match set for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, please welcome Jonathan Cedric.
Here comes the boss man. Is that new music I hear?
Is that...
It may be, you know.
Oh, maybe a production error. Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe somebody in the production truck.
Oh, we just lost.
Just bear with us.
I think we've lost sound.
This is the bit where I'm supposed to fill. Okay. There, that's better. There we go. That's the right music. The right music for
we all
the.
know.
Yeah, we all know it. I thought you'd had a change of music there, Mr. Bossman. Not guilty. But here he is, the owner and CEO. Tomorrow night, a Rebound gets his shot against the Grand Slam winner himself, the UK Wrestling TV champion, Cayman Carlisle.
You've got to remember, if John Cedric, when he becomes the second Grand Slam champion,
But if he doesn't,
he's also got to be special guest ref.
yes, it'll be a busy night for the boss tomorrow because he will be the referee in his own son's match.
Oh, yes!
He will get to be the referee as his son looks to vanquish Cliff Harrison and throw him off the cliffside once and for all tomorrow, and his daddy will be the ref. It'll be a huge night.
To the ring, his opponent, Jacob Reed.
And now here comes the man of half a dozen holds, right? And I can already hear the princess chants.
Here he comes.
In my ears, I can already hear them. But again, talking earlier on about wrestlers who are deceptively big, this guy is huge.
I guess I don't think.
And look, the sign, yeah, he's got the sign again. And the crowd on his case already.
What was it Henry Winter called him? Iron Brew JPR.
Yeah, Iron Brew JPR. The crowd call him Princess. He's a man of half a dozen nicknames at this point. But,
Good style.
saying that, the last couple of weeks, along with Sebastian Mercer, what did the sign say?
I hate this child.
Wow, and the child took it back.
Child was clever then, sorry.
Amazing.
He was not having any of that.
Nope. Well done, kid, well done. Jacob Reed, though, as I was saying, with his partner Sebastian Mercer, they've been on a bit of a winning streak. Last week we saw them defeat the Playtime Mafia last week.
And it was a brutal defeat as well.
Yeah, it's got to
Come on, we saw the low blow.
Yeah, the referee Hamza didn't see it. So this week we've got Leighton doing the refereeing. Has he got better vision than Hamza? I don't know. No question whose side this crowd is on. And here we go. Cedric just raising the ire of Jacob Reed, who's not impressed with this crowd, shall we say.
Just sat in the corner now.
Sat in the corner like a petulant child.
That's not princessly behaviour, is it?
Definitely not.
Goodness me.
Absolutely not.
Where is his etiquette?
We are coming up.
We are for tea and crumpets.
So we are coming up to the Golden Jubilee next week. Platinum Jubilee, sorry, and up goes Cedric. The platinum atomic drop and a clothesline.
I'm teaching him what it means to be a princess.
Yeah, right on his derriere. Oh, and right to the back of the legs. Cedric not in playing mood here tonight, though, even though he was riling up Jacob Reed. You can hear the anguish.
On that note, Cedric going for the leg there. You were talking about him reffing tomorrow. His boy seems to be taking on those tricks as well.
Yeah, his boy, he is sort of mimicking his dad at this point. We've seen him try and do it.
But he's had 14 years under his dad training. Yeah. He's only recently. He's looked at Mustafa Khan as his trainer, shall we say now?
His mentor, his master, as they say.
It's a brilliant response there from Jacob Reed.
Jacob Reed firing back against Jonathan Cedric here. Cedric doesn't want to lose this match because he'll lose all his momentum himself going into that match tomorrow with his long-time rival, Cayman Carlisle, the feud that seems to never end. The guys will never get rid of each other. One more time tomorrow night at Rebound for that UK Wrestling TV Championship.
He's now counting his holds because obviously he must have listened.
He must have heard us.
He's meant to be the man of half a dozen holds, but can never make it to 6.
We got to about, I think we got to 3.5 last week or something like that. But again, what would a victory for Jacob Reed do here over, multiple-time champion Jonathan Cedric? Like I said, him and Sebastian Mercer, who we'll see a little bit later, have, been on quite the roll.
Was very much alright, enough.
Yep, Cedric kind of, I would say had enough, but he just got booted by those big feet of Jacob Reed. That leg extension by Reed.
Was that a third? Was that?
We're talking about 4 or 5 at this point.
I think that's 4.
That was just a straight boot to the side of the head. Nothing technical about that. All that. And this crowd again here on the case of Jacob Reed. He's got the arm of Cedric. He's going to grab the leg as well. Yep. Oh, he's bending Cedric like a pretzel at this point. Oh no, he's not going to.
No.
Oh, Cedric doesn't want to suffer an injury before tomorrow, does he?
This will be taking it out here of Jonathan Cedric.
Of course it will. He's getting stretched like a fine piece of rope at this point. Yeah, he's got to the rope. The referee calling for it. He's got till 5 to break the hold before he can get disqualified. Good call from the referee. This crowd, or at least one person in the crowd, letting Jacob know that he sucks.
Just think, if Reed really wants to get the crowd on point, he needs a bit of glitter.
I don't think he wants to get the crowd on side, to be honest. He just wants to hurt. He just wants to hurt people. He told me last week he enjoys hurting people. He enjoys hurting people. He told me. He said he gets a kick, he gets a buzz out of hurting people. That's what he told me. And I fully believe it. Cedric, though,
back on form.
Back on form with a couple of clotheslines here. And a back elbow rocks Jacob Reed. Cedric looking for a body slam. Yep. Oh, there goes the big. It takes a lot of strength.
Because that's a big guy. He's just thrown on
absolutely, Steph. A big guy. Is he looking for the Cedric leg drop? Here he is. Brother, he hits it. Sid got that. Thank you, Sid. What's he gonna do about that, eh? And now Cedric, though, what's he going to do? He's tuning up the band. Using all these puppets here. Tuning up the Cedric band. It's a symphony of super kicks, maybe, to Jacob Reed. Stumbles around and ducks it. He was wise to it. He's got Cedric on his shoulders.
Going for his Jacob's ladder.
He's trying the Jacob's ladder. Cedric rolls him over. Is Cedric go? He's got the legs. This could be danger for Jacob Reed. He steps through and turns him over. Oh, now the viciousness of the sharpshooter. And Jacob Reed taps out. The force that Cedric just used then.
I was going to say the speed that he was able to just move locked in there.
That could be Cayman Carlisle tomorrow, though.
Credit to Jacob Reed to avoid that kick from Cedric.
He avoided the super kick, but he did not avoid that snap variation of the sharpshooter. And yeah, what happens, Sid, if Cayman Carlisle gets caught like that tomorrow, we'll have a new TV champion.
Yes. And then we have our second Grand Slam champion.
Yep.
Cayman Carlisle gets caught like that tomorrow. He's in trouble. Folded up and put in a suitcase.
He's in trouble if he gets caught like that. Cedric with a bit of momentum himself going into rebound tomorrow. Jacob Reed saying he was this close to beating Jonathan Cedric in the house that Cedric built, but it was not to be tonight. Jacob Reed will live to fight another day, and Cedric, as we said, goes on to face Cayman tomorrow and then gets to referee his own son's Genesis Championship match against Cliff Harrison tomorrow. Cannot wait for that.
That is going to be one of the ones.
Cannot wait.
It's going to be worth the ticket price alone.
I'd say so. Non-stop action is what we're about here at UK Wrestling. It's Brett, Steph and Sid at the desk tonight on Friday Night Showdown. Thank you for joining us wherever the heck you are. And we hope you join us tomorrow to see if Jonathan Cedric can become, like Sid said, the second Grand Slam champion here in UK Wrestling. The action keeps on rolling. Let's take it back up to Shelby.
Your next match is a singles match set for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, please welcome Big Bad Fish!
This man, I watched with the other trainers here, and we saw potential in him in the Academy Showcase. That is why you're going to witness him tonight.
You saw potential in Big Bad Bish, so you're giving him a shot, Sid?
Yes.
Well, he's got a shot, but I'll tell you what, he's got his work cut out for him.
The guy is an absolute monster in size.
I say again, he's a big lad, isn't he? He just walked past us at the desk here.
I don't think you get the name Big Bad Fish.
No, by accident.
If you're like 5'2".
No, he's a big man. Look at that. Towering over the top. He's got to be about 6'4" at this point.
His opponent,
It's a triple B.
playtime match here, making his way to the ring, Cerebral Sting!
But like I said, he's going to have a challenge on his hands because his opponent is very dangerous. No longer confused, but very definitely cerebral.
Man that can strike out of anywhere and strike you down in seconds.
Literally. The human walking weapon, as I like to call him. And here he is, Cerebral Steve. Staring down Big Bad Bish in the ring. We saw the Playtime Mafia last week, Sid, in that tag team match, losing to Reed and Mercer by nefarious means, it has to be said.
I was going to say, you can see that they'll be wound up, Playtime Mafia.
Yep.
His Big Bad Bish going to have to feel the brunt of that.
Yeah, I was going to say, Steve looks all calm and relaxed, but I'll guarantee you, the Playtime Mafia were absolutely fuming after that match last week. We'll be looking to rebound before rebound tomorrow. We saw the crowd who got a couple of It's Playtime signs. We saw those. Like we've alluded to so many times in the past, Steve can hit you from any point, and you just said it, Sid, at any point, anywhere.
I was going to say, any point that could happen.
With any kind of...
Steve's one of those guys who's got the right combination of agility, speed and strength.
And striking ability. Oh, but Big Bad Bish, strength? There was some strength. Big Bad Bish. What would I mean?
Then he might become confused, Steve, again.
I think he just silenced the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd was chanting for Steve, and then in one foul swoop, Big Bad Bish shut them up. But picking up Steve this time, the strength. Oh dear.
Throwing him about.
Just lobbing him like a brick. There you go, someone in the crowd there. Kick his head off, Steve. He's not going to get a chance to do it while ever he's been thrown about, though. Steve's got to regroup and try and figure his way around his larger opponent. Ah, there we go, look, the strikes of Steve and the kick. That quick and the high knee rocks Bish. Kick to the back of the leg and the elbow.
If you weren't going down, you're going down
now. Somebody like Steve hits you like that, you're going to fall to the ground, no matter how big. No matter how big you are. You're gonna fall to the ground. Told you, a human walking weapon, Cerebral Steve. The most educated feet I think of anybody I've ever met in my life. But this time Bish has got him in the corner. Referee Hamza getting him out of there by 5. Oh my days.
Oh my.
Big Bad Bish is a brute, isn't he?
Again, he doesn't get the name. Big Bad Bish.
He really is big and bad.
I mean, at this point, he should be Big Bad Bash, I think.
Big Bad Bish Bash Bosh at this point, or something. I don't know, but...
You are on fire.
I am, and I'm only just getting started. You've got a weekend of this to put up with.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you.
No.
Big Bad Bish Bash Bosh.
This is what we saw. He targets body parts. He's now just worked both arms and now one leg of Cerebral.
It's smart. You know, we can take all the mick out of him we like, but it's smart. The man knows what...
well.
Yeah, this is a brute. A brutal brute.
Big brutal Bish.
Big brutal, Big Bad Bish Bash Bosh. Something like that. I'll keep going.
I don't know if you can fit any more bees on
I don't
his
think I
shirt
could.
at this point.
About 8 bees. Cerebral Steve's in a lot of trouble here, though, all joking aside. Getting whipped into the corner, and no, he's following him in.
That's a lot of man to hit you.
Avalanche in the corner by Big
Bad Bish Bosh.
Oh my God. But Steve, though, has kind of got his wits about him. But power! Did you see the smartness of Big Bad Bish?
Just happened there.
He sidestepped Steve and pounced him halfway across the ring. But it wasn't enough. He only covered him with 1 foot. That was a little bit of a mistake, but no mistake in the pounds. Yeah, a little bit too cocky. He's got Steve though. Oh, nice suplex. Technical wrestling. And an elbow drop. He knows his way around. I'm quite impressed here. Call him all the names I want. I'm quite impressed as he goes down on Steve for a 2 count. He's impressing me here.
I'm gonna say this is what we saw, you see.
Oh, but he's doing the old intimidate the referee trick. We know how that works out for you. Don't intimidate Hamza. Oh my God! Did you hear that? Don't intimidate Steve either. And the ripcord into the kick again and right in the face. Steve's had enough of this. Oh my God! The force of those kicks from Cerebral Steve is now just measuring Big Bad. Oh no! Right to the head. That could be it.
Is that it?
He's out. Oh no, it's not.
How?
Oh my God! How can any mortal man kick out of that kind of abuse? Big Bad Bish kicking out after that torrent of absolutely unbelievable. And now he's back up on his feet fighting again. Is there no keeping this guy down? The body's slam with it. But Steve holding on. Oh wow! He telegraphed it. The feet put to go. Oh my God! The strength. He's got him on his shoulders. Oh, to the head. Surely he's out now. 1, 2, 3. Wow!
What a response!
Unreal! What an effort from Cerebral. He's back on his feet already. What an effort from Cerebral Steve. That was a great little match.
I think it's a freak of nature. He just gets back up.
And look at this. We got a big bad boy side.
Big bad boy.
Big bad boy. Oh my
Wow.
God. Brave man holding that sign.
Definitely. What an effort though in his debut match right here on Friday Night Showdown. Impressive. Was the big man, but tonight Cerebral Steve gets the victory and he wants the microphone.
What's going on?
What's on his mind? Let's find out. What a match.
Tomorrow night, it's going to be one of the biggest matches of my career so far.
Oh, he's got a point here, guys.
Tomorrow night, I'm going to be stepping in this ring with Paul Hubert.
The essential Paul Hubert.
The Essentials back tomorrow at Rebound.
I hope you're ready for a war, because I know I'm bringing one.
Saying, we hope Paul Hubert is ready for a war because Cerebral Steve is bringing one. You didn't catch what he said there. Tomorrow, the Essential, Paul Hubert against the human walking weapon himself,
Now we're going to say
Cerebral Steve, and here's his partner.
Was the last time we saw Paul Hubert last month?
Yeah, we saw him at the last Showcase of Champions.
Yes, where he faced off against Warhol.
That's it. So Paul Hubert's on a bit of a roll, but after that, Cerebral Steve on a bit of a roll. And Paul Hubert has got to be very careful tomorrow night. Cerebral Steve.
If you're in Cerebral Steve's crossfires,
Yeah, this is it.
or kick fire, shall we put it that way?
Paul Hubert has got to watch his step tomorrow. But can the Essential fight off the kicks, the strikes?
I was going to say, there's one word
Everything.
for the Essential: duck.
Duck and run, maybe.
Duck and run.
But tomorrow night, Paul Hubert against Cerebral Steve, who is threatening and promising to bring a war to Paul Hubert. It's tomorrow night on Rebound right here at the UK Wrestling Arena in Batley. But right now, Friday Night Showdown continues. Let's take it back to Shelby.
Your next match is a singles match set for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, he is your Genesis Wrestling Champion.
Oh, great.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Persian Empire, Cedric.
What's he wearing on his feet, first of all?
How is it actually going to wear trainers' boots? Or are we going to see the trademark flip-flops?
Have you seen the crowd, the sign in front of us here? Joey No Name sucks.
No flip-flops today, ladies and gentlemen.
But he does have some buddies. The whole of the Persian Empire. The whole of the Persian Empire minus Mustafa Khan.
You wouldn't be able to win without them, would you?
Following Joe Cedric out here. So, Sid, I appeared on a podcast this week and I said nice things about Joe Cedric as an in-ring competitor. He has the world at his feet, but it's just the people he hangs around with that are the problem.
Yeah, all he has at his feet.
No, but it's true, isn't it? The people I just question his choice of buddies, but the guy is a fantastic athlete.
I'm going to say he doesn't need them, does he?
No, it's so infuriating.
He can do this on his own. He doesn't need these surrounding him, bringing him down.
Exactly. But does he listen to anyone?
How do we know?
We know that it's obvious that he's got a lot of athleticism. He's a young lad, but he chooses to associate himself these days with the Persian Empire, and he is the current Genesis champion. maybe for the last time holding that belt, because tomorrow night he's got to go all the way up to the cliffside again and face Cliff Harrison.
His opponent sailing his way to the ring, please welcome Captain Dan Adams.
And tonight he's got to set sail on the captain's ship and face the captain Dan Adams. This is not going to be easy for Joe Cedric. It's not going to be easy.
See, the captain is very clever.
Yeah.
He's gonna know that these guys out ringside.
Well, this is it. It looks like a 4-on-1 at this point, though, for the captain.
No, I'm going to say it doesn't look good, odds.
No, it really doesn't. The 3 men and the women's champion there flanking. It does not look good. But hey, the captain has his chance here against the Genesis champion, like I said, tomorrow night against Cliff Harrison, with his own dad as the referee. And we got a Joey Flip-Flops chant. I hadn't said it, I'd been nice. I hadn't called him that tonight.
No, sorry, I did it for you.
No, you did it for me, but the crowd did it before both of us. I'm being professional.
Pull the other one.
I was being professional by calling him Joe Cedric.
Whoa.
But hey, the Persian Empire.
The captain there.
This guy against you, yep. Cedric's like, this guy against me. Disrespect in stereo. So good we said it in stereo, but it is disrespect from Cedric, who thinks he's above facing somebody like Dan Adams here. We saw Joe Cedric last week get his bell. He got his bell rung last week by JPR.
Thinking he can make the same moves as
Dan Adams, though, is here to prove he's not a joke or a lightweight here. Fast action here, the captain, the Irish whips reversed. The athleticism, Joe Cedric sidestep by the captain over the top rope. And what's Joe? Oh, the captain with a boot.
He's in a risky position there, the captain.
Here's Duncan's out there, he's caught it. Oh, leg sweep on the apron by Cedric. He was one step ahead of the captain at that point.
Oh, big Duncan for a change, just not getting involved.
Yeah, well, the ref's eyes are straight on it here, you see.
Yep. Persian Empire out of ringside, the captain whipped into the barricade. Solid steel barricades at ringside, no give in those barricades. Referee gets to 7. Duncan on the outside here, watching over the action. Cedric gets a 2 count in the ring. Now just taking over on the captain. Oh, are we gonna chop? Oh! Yeehaw!
Applesauce.
Not barbecue sauce, applesauce.
Yeah, it did.
Caving in the chest of the captain at that point.
With the jewels in it.
Oh, right over the back. Cedric now down for the cover.
That was a weak cover.
It was quite weak. Yep, only gets a 2 count. Leone's shouting that the ref you suck, but no, it's a weak cover, really.
Yeah.
We've noticed this tactic though more and more from the Persian Empire, picking on our referees.
I know, yeah. Oh, this time though, out the back door is the captain, yep. Takes the leg away from Cedric. Yeah, the referee, I wouldn't want to be a referee out here. But I'll tell you what, tomorrow night, Neil Ayrton will be here, he won't take it. I'd like to see him try to do that to Neil. Oh my God. Could be in trouble if they try it with Neil. Tomorrow at Rebound right here.
Leone having a scrap with the audience there.
Leone taking her attention away from what's going on in the ring as Cedric slams the captain. Down he goes. It's called a slam. She got that right. She said to the kid, that's called a slam. I think the kid knows at this point. But thanks for the education, Miss Rose. Who tomorrow night will face Kirsty Love, returning Kirsty Love for the Oh, hang on the outside. Behind the referee's back, it's a 3-on-1 from Wolfboy Duncan and Leone Rose getting some shots in for good measure. Unfair or what?
Duncan on the captain's ankle there.
The referee, his attention is all with Cedric. And Duncan, like you said, is standing on Adams, and now Cedric rolling over as if to go, oh, I've done nothing.
crowd screaming, they've cheated.
Oh no, ramming his back into the side of the apron. Referee up to 6. Not sure if Cedric cares if he gets counted out, but smart from Cedric rolling in to break the count. The referee has to start again.
Oh.
And the numbers game was never going to be fair, was it? Let's be honest. Now, Cedric, what's he doing? He looking for like a camel clutch. Is that what he's going for, Sid? He's trying to make him humble. That's what he's trying to do. Please tell me you got that. He's trying to make him humble.
Fighting out.
The captain, I don't know. The captain's trying to pick Cedric up on his back. One way to break it. He's ramming him into the corner, but Cedric back to his feet. Side suplex. Again, a bit of a conservative cover. Steph shakes her head there. She just knew it wasn't going to be enough.
Leave our referees alone. See, I told you.
Under constant abuse, these refs, I tell you. But what's Joe Cedric got in mind here? The captain intercepting Cedric on the top rope. Joe sweeps him off the top rope. Oh, could that be the turning point here, guys? Could that be the turning point as the captain leaps beautifully onto Cedric? Not going for the cover though.
Shaking his head there saying I'm not covering.
No, maybe a mistake. He does, he wants to make a point. Teach Joe some respect. Which is what he might get tomorrow. He's all the way to the top rope. Look at this, walking the top rope like a tightrope. Impressive ability. Oh my God, what was that? It was flattening Cedric.
How did...
Joe Cedric somehow weathered the storm of the captain. What's Leonie Rose doing? Up on the apron again. Get her down. Distraction. And the women's champion there momentarily distracting the captain. Nope. Returns his focus to the Genesis champion, who's 24 hours away from facing Cliff Harrison one more time after that unbelievable lumberjack match we saw them in at Showcase of Champions.
I was going to say, if you haven't seen Clash...
Oh my God, it's worth watching just for that match on its own. Order it on replay. And there the captain, faced with Big Duncan again, allowing Cedric chance to recover here. Holding his hand out. Slapping the taste out of his mouth.
Disrespect.
Unbelievable. The slap reverberating around the UK wrestling arena. And Cedric is now unloading a load of aggression on the captain. But Dan, is he going to take it? Dan Adams is fighting back. Like double knees to the jaw. And Cedric is rocked. And could this be the opening, Sid, for the captain?
Up to top rope
Dangerous. What's he going to do up there? On the top rope. Oh, didn't work out. The risk didn't pay off. The captain going overboard there. An overboard reaction, I do say.
The wind taking out his sails.
Well,
there.
Truly, I like that.
Nice.
There we go.
You're so proud of yourself as well.
I'm expecting Brett to come up with that one.
Nodding my head at that. All the wind taken out of both sails of the captain. As now Cedric, we know he likes to use that one-winged angel. And devastating. Oh my days! The captain trying to fight back, and both men just going at it here. A slugfest has erupted.
Full-on hockey scrap here.
Somebody in the crowd there saying, mess him up, captain. Oh! Follows Joe Cedric in. What a match this is on Friday Night Showdown. The captain picks him up. Fisherman's Buster suplex. Holds on with a beautiful bridge. You might have him. Wow. Very, very close at this point. Great match again from Joe Cedric. You can say what he wants about him, but he's consistently coming out here and giving us match of the night as he goes for a tornado DDT. Right, he's headed up to the apron. Leonie Rose distracting again, but shoved off the apron this time. The captain had enough of the women's champion trying to interfere. But the captain's attention is distracted while Cedric is down. The captain knows what he's doing here, lips out the ring on Duncan, but Duncan just swats him. Duncan just swats him aside like a fly. Oh, what a naive move from the captain, trying to neutralise the Persian Empire. 1 man against 4 here, and here it comes. Up on the shoulders, I called it the one-winged angel. It's a thing of beauty, and it spies the end for the captain tonight. And the Genesis champion, 24 hours away from having to defend that title against my man Cliff Harrison tonight, loses nothing with the aid of his buddies.
I'm going to say, the bonus in that match we got his dad, Jonathan Cedric, to keep it official.
Yeah, tomorrow
to keep
night.
the Persian Empire away.
He will
not stand for nothing.
He will not have that advantage tomorrow night. It will not be 4-on-1, right?
Correct, it should be 1-on-1. It should be the match that we want to see.
The match that Cliff Harrison has begged for. He's earned it. He's got his rematch tomorrow night against Joe Cedric for the Genesis Championship with Daddy as the ref. But for tonight on Friday Night Showdown, once again, Joe Cedric with his hand raised. And once again, with the Persian Empire by his side, victorious.
Yeah, I hate seeing this scene.
I know.
But I'm now giving them
4-on-1
a chance at the tag title.
As if they care about you, me, or anybody else. The Persian Empire, again tonight, reigning supreme over this UKW arena. Tomorrow night, though, it'll be all different when Jonathan Cedric is the ref. As we live on the cliffside once again. We'll see Cliff Harrison a little bit later. But what an effort from Captain Dan tonight, guys. Tried his best.
I'm going to say we saw that. He risked the top rope.
He risked everything. He risked it all. But it wasn't quite, it was never going to be enough against 4 people like that. But a great effort from the captain tonight. Take my hat off to you, young man. Great effort. The action keeps on rolling on Friday Night Showdown. Let's continue the matches and let's get to Shelby.
Please welcome at this time, representing the Playtime Mafia, J-Ro Lewis.
Is he not here? So the other half of the Playtime Mafia, we saw Cerebral Steve earlier, and now his tag team partner, the former UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion himself, the Jester, J-Ro Lewis, complete with new haircut.
And what is he going to say? Because he's picked up the mic here.
Yep, dressed in his gear. We were expecting a match, but J-Ro with something on his mind. Let's find out what's on his mind.
Master, please, thank you very much. Let's go to the chase. You all saw what happened last week to myself and my brother in arms. You all saw how once again the Playtime Mafia was screwed. Do I blame the official? No. I blame new young individuals who don't take respect seriously. They try any means necessary, but all that does is make people mad.
True.
All that does is make people like yours truly want to be conceited.
And he did.
Someone like Mr. Said Mercer should be showing respect to people like me, alright?
True. But he doesn't.
Now, hey, I'm the last person to tell anybody not to do what you want because that's all I do, let's be fair. But I'm the smallest one here, and you have to cheap shot your way. Kid, that ain't the way to do it. The way to do it is by proving you're one of the best here. So,
Exactly.
my boy's busy. Your boy was busy tonight, Mercer. I'm right here. One-on-one with you right now, sir, please. If of course you want the crown jewels. Mercer!
Oh, use that word.
Please.
He's calling out the man who kicked him right in the crown jewels last week to get that victory for his team. He's calling out the mercenary himself.
Now I'm gonna say he doesn't like losing like that, and he wants to do one-on-one to
Is that
share.
what you called him last week?
No, he's
Not what you called him last week.
he's got a point as J-Ro Lewis. He doesn't like the fact that the disrespect was shown, and people like Sebastian Mercer should respect people like J-Ro Lewis.
That is what you expect from a Power Ranger.
I'm not calling him a Power Ranger. This guy, he's dangerous.
You did call him a Power
I'm not calling it him tonight though, because honestly, after last week we saw that Mercer will take any shortcut he can get to get a victory, and it worked last week. But that was a tag match.
I'm gonna say it's different action here, one-on-one.
Yeah, it's one-on-one this time. Sebastian Mercer, man-on-man, man-to-man against J-Ro Lewis.
Maybe this will be a match that Hamza doesn't get abused in.
You think? Maybe.
There's a hope.
But last week he was the one who missed that low blow, so you know he's got to keep his wits about him this week.
Are you a man or woman? Are you a man of respect? Are you a man?
Oh, J-Ro asking Mercer if he's full of respect. Is he a man? Questioning Sebastian. No, he's a serious threat. Look at that on the back of his t-shirt.
Mercenary for hire.
Mercenary for hire. I told you last week. We touched on this, Steph. Why is he called Sebastian Mercer? He's a mercenary.
I've only got about £2.50 on me. Will that do it?
I don't think you've got enough money there. But J-Ro asking Mercer to do the right thing, the sportsmanlike thing, and shake his hand. Mercer does. Oh! But he went for the low blow already.
I've seen that trick before.
J-Ro knew what Mercer was about to do, and J-Ro's had enough of this. J-Ro now making a little bit of an example out of young Sebastian here. There's some disrespect for you.
If you kick somebody in the crown jewels, you due a bit of disrespect.
I think he's due a receipt, but I think Mercer had pushed J-Ro as far as he was going to be pushed. And there's a little bit of a lesson to Sebastian Mercer, who is a mercenary. He likes hurting people, Steph, he told me.
Yeah.
He likes hurting people. He's a mercenary, and it's a bonus if you pay him to do it. So all jokes about his wrestling gear aside, the man's dangerous. The man is dangerous. But J-Ro Lewis is seasoned. A seasoned veteran at the side of the relatively inexperienced Mercer. Oh, beautiful. Mercer rocked to the outside of the ring. Trying to regroup his thoughts on the outside here. Oh, he wants to. There's no timeouts in wrestling. Has he not followed this long enough? No timeouts here. This crowd calling him a chicken. J-Ro's not going to give him any timeouts because he's running after him. J-Ro Lewis chasing after Mercer on the outside, saying no thing like a timeout here. And J-Ro definitely wanting to teach Mercer some respect after last week.
Just pull him off with a gust of air there. It's not doing very good for this mercenary for hire, is it?
No,
he's going to be knocked over by a gust of wind.
Not really, but now, reversing J-Ro into the steel ring post. Well, Mercer sucks chant going here. He told me he doesn't care what the people think. He doesn't care what the fans think. He just cares about hurting people.
Hurting people and getting paid, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's all about the money.
That's all the money and the pain. That's what it's about. Inflicting pain, and if he gets paid, it's
money,
about.
my friend.
Well, exactly. Pain is money. That's it. That's what he said. Pain is money, and he enjoys it. He gets a kick out of it. And now inflicting pain on the former UKW champion here. Hamza gets to 4. I'm saying I'll disqualify you if you get to 5. J-Ro Lewis is in a bit of trouble here. Mercer growing with experience. The more and more we see him every week telling us to shut up. Oh no.
Crikey.
Painful
Did that
chop.
one have barbecue?
I think he just caved in the chest.
One more time. Oh, that had barbecue on it.
Baby.
That had barbecue sauce on it. Oh, but J-Ro, look at this. Saying do it again, he does. And J-Ro, is he going to regret standing up to Sebastian Mercer there and begging him to do it again? I think he might do. The chest just getting caved in. Oh, wow. J-Ro Lewis eating chops. Eating that elbow as well. Oh, and the jester just crumpled in the canvas at this point.
I've got to take it back. Gustafin might have knocked him over, but now he's just destroying.
This is it. He's having his way. I think he's finally, living up to his name here as a mercenary. He's wanting to take out J-Ro Lewis. Somehow he's got him telegraphed in the corner and follows him in. With a nice clothesline. Irish whip by Mercer here in complete control. A hard Irish whip, Sid. I've never been Irish whipped into a turnbuckle like that, but I'm guessing you have.
Yeah.
And it hurts, right?
Well, when I get back in training, I could try it.
No, you're all right.
You could get in that ring and
you
could be my tag partner.
You are quite okay. I am more than happy sat up here, I'm afraid. Thanks for the offer, though. Much appreciated.
I'll do it, Sid.
Yeah? Go, Steph can do it. I'm staying put.
I just end up being a ragdoll.
You will not get me anywhere near there, though. I am not in any way capable of doing what these guys are capable of doing. Like J-Ro here, springing off the ropes and catches Mercer right in the jaw with that boot. And Mercer is struggling here to move after being rocked by J-Ro, who's also feeling the effects of this one-on-one contest on Friday Night Showdown, the night before Rebound at the UK Wrestling Arena. Hamza up to 7, both men just about back to their feet, and J-Ro up with a little bit more wherewithal there. Takes Mercer down, and the fire lit under J-Ro Lewis. Kicks Mercer in the midsection, and twisting neckbreaker there. And the cutter from J-Ro, but look at the positioning. J-Ro's got to get him in. 1, 2. 2 count from Hamza. It was a beautiful move, a quick flurry of offense from J-Ro Lewis.
Was it enough to wear him down, though?
Was it enough to wear him down enough? We'll soon see.
Well, we see Mercer likes to play possum a lot.
Yeah, we saw that before, but I'm not so sure about this. Oh, is he looking for this?
Bare knee exposed.
The knee exposed of J-Ro Lewis. This time, though, Mercer sidesteps and follows Lewis into the corner. Hangs him up on the ropes here. He's got hold of the ropes. Oh, he's got hold of the ropes.
The ref's not seen.
And the ref didn't see it. We did.
Hasn't seen it.
And once again, for the second week in a row, Sebastian Mercer cheats his way to a victory over the Playtime Mafia. The ref didn't see it, and obviously if the ref doesn't see it, guys...
I'm going to say, you can't help what the ref doesn't see. If it happens, it happens.
But the end result here is another victory for Sebastian Mercer. Oh, J-Ro's not happy.
He's not happy at all.
No. Laughing at Mercer.
Mercer, congratulations! You actually did something nobody ever does! You outsmarted me! Oh my God! You did it! You're lost! For 24 hours.
Oh.
You see, my brother arms, my golden arms, my personal legal weapon, cerebral Steve, as you've all heard, he's quite busy tomorrow night. And no, we ain't separated, we ain't alone, we are a fantastic team,
with our own personal identity. Mercer, Steve's not free, but the Jester's calendar is wide open. Mercer, tomorrow night, rebound. Prove that you can do it without using ropes. Prove you can do it without picking in and afters. Prove you can actually beat me one-on-one like a man. Because tomorrow night, I am your worst nightmare to come. And believe me tonight, he's new. I took my eye off the ball. I took my eye off the game. Mercer, nicely put. You're a dead man.
Wow. Harsh words. So there we go, the challenge laid out tomorrow. You're a dead man chance going on here in Batley. And we'll do it one more time tomorrow at Rebound when the lights are bright. J-Ro Lewis wants Sebastian Mercer to prove that he can do it on his own without having to cheat, without having to kick somebody in the gonads, without having to use the ropes for leverage.
The thing is, it'll be interesting to see if he actually listens to that.
Yeah, I don't know. And J-Ro Lewis throwing down the gauntlet for tomorrow and saying Sebastian Mercer is a dead man. We'll see if that happens tomorrow.
But we're here, main event time.
Yes, we're still here tonight. We have one more match left. I'm looking forward to this so much. It's our main event tonight on Friday Night Showdown, the night before Rebound, and it's on the way right now. Let's take it back up to Shelby.
Your next match is your main event of the evening, and it's a singles match set for one fall.
This is going to be great.
Please welcome Cliff Harrison.
Here comes the #1 contender for that UK Wrestling Genesis Championship. He resides where, Sid?
On the cliffside.
In stereo, he resides on the cliffside, and tomorrow night he gets his rematch against Joe Cedric one-on-one with Daddy Cedric as the referee. Can Cliff Harrison become the second ever Genesis champion? We'll find out tomorrow at Rebound, but tonight Cliff Harrison has got to face a man who we've seen the past few weeks.
Let's
Steph,
keep the momentum going.
let's keep it going. You gave it away. One of my favourite wrestlers at the minute is this next guy.
The punrific.
Just you wait. But here he comes, the man who's had two incredible matches in his first 2 weeks on Friday Night Showdown. One of them against Joe Cedric. And then last week, that match, that amazing match with Young Horace last week, there was a, oh my God, that match was incredible. And here he is. I am so excited for the future.
I'm going to say the speed that Momentum has when he's in this ring is unbelievable.
The speed and the experience is in his third match on Showdown. You'd think he'd been wrestling 3 years with the experience. The way he knows his way around the ring. Everything about Momentum screams Momentum. It really does. But tonight he's got to face Cliff Harrison on the ride of his life, ready for Rebound tomorrow, and that rematch against Joe Cedric, one-on-one with Jonathan Cedric as the referee. Here we go, our main event on edition 27 of Friday Night Showdown. Thanks for joining us. Brett Hadley, Sid Phoenix and Steph Hindle at the desk. Nice show of respect to start the match, I like that.
Both of these have come through the Genesis Academy as well.
It's a testament.
So they will know each other.
Yep, it's a testament though that two athletes from the Genesis Academy headlining Friday Night Showdown. This crowd in dueling chants for both men, very popular. Absolutely popular. Arm wringer by Cliff Harrison.
Oh, there it is. That speed I mentioned.
Yep. Quicker than a hiccup, Momentum is. As he's reversing this. Fantastic young athletes. You know the future of British wrestling is in pretty safe hands when you see guys like this in their infancy in main events, in front of a crowd, entertaining them with their athleticism, with the hunger, the will, and the desire to win.
And I think the crowd are split here.
Yeah, it's more or less a 50-50 split over who they favour, but look at this agility here, and I think, are they gonna, both men out of this last moment on both sides. Guess what's gonna happen here? Look at that, more bridges than London town. What an exchange by Momentum and Cliff Harrison. This is beautiful to watch though. Up and over he goes, but he's got caught. Sunset flip, over goes Harrison. What an exchange by these two fine young athletes, which results in Mo rocking the #1 contender for the Genesis Championship. Momentum ducks under, does Cliff. Catches him this time, Hurricane Rana. Harrison holds on. Sidesteps Momentum. Knocks him again. Momentum is precarious there, and Cliff Harrison springboards. Slips though. To watch his step, but still Momentum flies to the outside.
Just didn't have the momentum to carry that move.
No, he really didn't. Not much momentum there.
I just thought I'd try and beat Rex with that one.
Cliff Harrison, though, does still have Mo in a vulnerable position on the outside.
No, say it ain't so.
But now, say it ain't Mo.
Yes. Yes.
That spinning kick.
That was Mo, and now Mo is back up on the apron here. Oh, Meteora, quite right. He followed him down off of the apron.
So for cheese pizza.
Momentum is bossing this at the moment. Oh yes. And now in the middle of the ring has Cliff Harrison down for a 2.
Tomorrow we're having a sheet of paper here. We're going to keep a pun count.
Wrestling puns with Brett. Live on pay-per-view tomorrow. And Rebound too. Momentum and Cliff Harrison in our main event on Friday Night Showdown here. Front face lock from Mo. Picks up. Nice suplex on Harrison.
There's a lot of Cliff Harrison to throw about.
It is.
As well. He's a
but I question this though. What would, again with the Momentum puns, but if Cliff Harrison lost to Momentum here the night before he challenges for the Genesis Championship, Sid, it would derail him somewhat.
It would be a huge loss for him if his brain, his mental state coming into Rebound would have been like, I can't even beat another trainee, and now I've got to go against the champion.
Yeah, exactly. He's beaten me before. And that could well happen because Momentum is no slouch. We know it. We saw last week he beat young Horace. And now Momentum, double knees in the corner. Harrison looks like he might be out here. This just having to drag all the dead body weight of Harrison towards the middle of the ring.
Hamza saw that rope grab.
Yep. But Harrison knew where he was, thankfully. Caught the ropes. Fantastic main event right here, Friday Night Showdown. Cliff Harrison reversing this, catches him in. Side effect.
That's Cliff side.
The
Cliff side didn't get it.
The Cliff side effect. There we go. I don't know if you call it that. The Cliff side effect. I love it. Didn't get the job done though.
Well, there wasn't enough momentum in the move.
There wasn't. There was, but there wasn't enough to keep Momentum down. What does Cliff have to do here to put away the impressive youngster Momentum, who keeps on fighting, keeps on going? Oh, we saw this before. Is he going for the? I thought he was going for the moonsault. Not this time. Nope. Momentum a little bit slow after being rocked around. This time though kicks him in the chest. Now Momentum off the ropes. He's going to flip this time. Oh, handstand moonsault this time from Momentum. This time only gets a 2. But the agility of Momentum. Can you do that, Sid?
I can do a handstand, but I can't really rate handstand. Which one was it?
And not get the moonsault, no?
Whichever. I can do both of them, but I can't do a moonsault. I'll tell you that now.
At the same time. Cliff Harrison. Oh, kicked right in the small the back by Mo, going for the cover here. And nope, not enough to keep the #1 contender for that Genesis Championship down.
The thing is, I bet Joe Cedric's probably watching in the back here thinking, yes, keep beating Cliff down here.
I'm going to say, Joe will love the fact if Cliff loses, Joe will be even cockier than he already is at that point because, well, I'm just wondering, but he will be, yeah, because his opponent for tomorrow will have just been through a war with Momentum here and lost. But now Cliff Harrison has Mo down, and he catches Cliff, catches Mo.
Are we going to see a tap out here?
Momentum. Get any momentum towards the he's rolled Cliff over. The momentum there carried Cliff Harrison all the way over, and he has to release the hold. Cliff's saying, come on, Mo. Show us what you've got. Let's end this, says Cliff. As he readies himself for that match tomorrow at Rebound. Make sure you join us on pay-per-view tomorrow, featuring Mustafa Khan and JPR. Oh, wow. Cliff Harrison might have just put the exclamation point on Momentum. Oh, wow.
Are you joking?
No. Oh, wow. Cliff Harrison saying, Hamza, look, I dropped him down.
On his head.
And he's still kicked out. He's saying, like you said, Steve, he dropped him on his head. And it wasn't enough. Well, stuff's getting serious because the top of Cliff Harrison just came off.
Oh, is that enough?
Does that mean that stuff gets serious now? Cliff Harrison forearm into the face. I think it might do, you know. I think it might be the end of Cliff Harrison being Mr. Nice Guy here. Now, you hear him there, Sid. Time for a Muta kick. Oh, no, Cliff Harrison telegraphed it. What we said before, don't call the moves. Yeah, it's only going to end one way. Slice spread out the corner, and that could cost Cliff Harrison. Don't call the move you're going to do because that happens, right?
Yeah.
Perfect example. We keep saying it week after week. Momentum.
Is he close enough to be able to hit that split-legged?
Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Steph, you've not seen this live before, but if Momentum hits this...
Is it going to be the split-legged
he's looking for it.
A split?
Watch this.
Watch.
Up he goes. Oh, this time! Oh, he moved out of the way!
No!
Oh, there he is! Here comes Joe Cedric. Genesis Championship in hand. What's he going to do? He's going to swing for a sidestep, Joe Cedric. Drop toe holds the champion to the outside. The interference backfired from Cedric, but now Momentum's got him on his back. Then he rolls through crucifix pin. 1, 2, 3. And Cliff Harrison beats Momentum. Beautiful crucifix pin gets the victory for Cliff Harrison on the eve of the fact that he could tomorrow night get that UK Wrestling Genesis Championship that he's got over his shoulder.
I'm going to say, I think now Cliff will get in the head of Joe Cedric.
Yeah. Cliff giving Momentum his props as he should. A fantastic main event on Showdown. And Cliff Harrison could be 24 hours away from taking that very Genesis Championship from a very irate Joe Cedric, who grabs the belt back. It's his for now, but will it be his when we go off the air tomorrow night? at Rebound. Make sure you join us. That last man standing match, JPR against Mustafa Khan. The Tag Team Championships on the line, the Women's Championship on the line, and the Genesis Championship on the line. It all happens tomorrow night on pay-per-view, live from the UK Wrestling Arena in Batley with Sid Phoenix, myself, and Steph Hindle tomorrow. Make sure you join us. Guys, thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a joy.
It's been a riot tonight, but the war's just getting started.
Because we do it all again tomorrow.
The absolute pleasure of being back here. Make sure you join us tomorrow. We will see you at Rebound. Good night, everybody.